Hi and welcome to Edward's Leisure. Today we thought we'd do a video for you to show you how to use your toilet in your caravan. Hope you find it informative. So the first thing with your cassette toilet is when we go inside and we actually have a look in the toilet bowl. Now you'll notice there's a blade across. That's great. The only reason you want to open it, the handle just there, is if you're using the toilet. Apart from that, keep it closed. And the reason for being is, one, you don't want smells to be coming back up. But the main reason being is the cassette outside will not allow you to release the cassette unless the blade is closed, for obvious reasons. So we're now going to go out and have a look at our cassette. So, first thing we do to release our cassette is we've made sure our blade is across. Just lift the green handle and we slide out. Now, we'll pop that off for a second. I'll show you what that's for in a moment. Now, when you're disposing of your waste, that's what they call an Alson point, and every campsite should have one. So you'll wheel this to the Alson point. When you get there, you need to take the cap off and you press the green button on the black. Now what that's going to do, that's going to allow the air to flow in so it doesn't glug all over the place. You flush away, hose through, flush away again, and put your new chemical directly into the cassette. It is very strong, so you don't want to drop it down the toilet because it will stain. Also be careful of getting it on your hands for the same reason, it will stain. Once you've done that, like I say, you put your chemical back in, a little bit of water just to get it going, and you can slide that back in. Now, the big difference between a caravan and a motorhome is your water systems. With a motorhome, you have a fresh water on board, so that usually will do your reservoir and it will do the flush for your toilet, but not so with most caravans. So what you have is you have a header tank, which just pops out from here. So you unscrew, this is where this comes in useful. You pop that on there. Now this is where you would fill up with your pink. Now it is a mixture of pink and water because pink chemical is very strong, so you need to dilute it down. And you'll see there's a reservoir just here, and that will show you how much you actually have in your system. Now it is still very important to make sure that you've got to have your water pump on when you're going to flush, because you still need the electric to pump it through. But your water is coming from your header tank and not from your fresh water tank. So once you've pop that onto there we go, we've filled up our pink, we can pop that back in there and then it's done. So the only other thing to really show you on the cassette is when we go back in, and that again is your flush. So the first thing we need to do is make sure our water pump, which is just on there, is turned on if we want to flush our toilet. We know then we've got water in our header tank. Your flush button is just there, and if your cassette is full, the lights will just pop on there just to let you know your cassette needs emptying.